Just to open up the chest area. And then you can put the arms in cactus or out to the side, palms facing up. Starting to deepen the breath.
My picture's gone, Emma, for some reason.
Can everyone see me?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just have to pin Emma. You have to click on her picture and pin her. That way she'll stay big even if someone else accidentally makes a noise.
Oh, okay. Oh, I need to mute as well. Like, hold on.
Or Emma, you can spotlight yourself for everyone.
That'd be easier. Thank you, Vicky. What would we do without you? Hold on, find my picture. Oh God, sorry. I can't. Okay, hope does that work, Tanya? Can you see me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You're back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Okay, everyone else. And then we're going to roll to the side. Push yourselves up. Remove the towel roll. So sitting with your feet on the floor, knees bent. Take your hands behind you, lean back, and you're going to bring the right ankle over the left thigh. Flex that ankle, right ankle, keep the knee safe, and then either lift your feet towards you or lift your hips towards your left foot to deepen the stretch, so you can tweak that. You want to press through the right thigh, so rolling that thigh down, lift your chest, squeeze your core. So the closer the raised shin is to your chest, the more of a hip stretch, hopefully, and a glute stretch you should get. Okay, then lean back, uncross, other side. So hug the elbows towards each other as well as you lift your chest. Neck is long, so shoulders away from ears. Not forgetting while we're going into one pose, the alignment of the rest of you. Exhale, lean back, release. Come to stand. Bring the right leg, this way, right leg across, swing it in front, so your legs are crossed. Place, so make sure you're not on the outer edges of your feet, press your big toes down. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips, lift your chest, and then you're going to tilt the front of the pelvis forward, so the tailbone goes up. Keep pressing through the big toes. And you can come to wherever you feel is enough. So this is your IT band, the outside and back of the back leg you're stretching. If you want to fold to, I don't have my block, but if you can have your block in front of you to help press down to lift up the chest, or if you're more flexible, you can start to fold towards that leg, but feeling yourself, how it feels this morning, just going easy. And as long as there's no pain near the joints, just that burning sensation of the belly of the muscle stretching. Okay, then inhale, reach your chest up, squeeze your thighs towards each other, engage your core, hands to hips, and then hinging upwards. Swing the right leg behind. So now we're going to do other side. Again, lift your chest, engage your core, tilt your pelvis forward, feel the back of the legs stretching. Exhale, fold or press through the block. Keep scissoring the legs towards each other. Inhale, reach the chest up, hands to hips, squeeze the thighs, lifting up. Come to standing mountain. So today, if you want to, we're going to go through Sun Salute A. If you want to try it with your feet together, that's next level, is have the heels slightly apart, but the toes, excuse me, the toes touching. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up, palms together. Exhale to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, palms down. Roll forward, step back, and then roll forward into plank. Again, here, if you want to come into up dog, instead of lowering the knees or coming to cobra, you're going to roll forward on the toes, bend the elbows beside you, keep the hips level with the shoulders, and then reach the chest forward as you flip your feet. Feel the tops of the feet. Come up like that. Thighs don't touch the mat. Exhale, lift your hips. If you've been in cobra, you'll come lower down to then inhale, lift up, coming into down dog. So up dog is the actual full sun salute. Cobra is a variation when you lower completely to the mat. Settling in down dog. Inhale, up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Come forward to Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, if you want to try feet together, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up. Exhale to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, palms down, step back, roll forward into plank, either lowering to cobra or tip forward on your toes, bend at the elbows into chaturanga. Flip the feet, reach the chest between your arms, straight arms, curling through the upper back, look up. Really engaging the quads. And then lift your hips, flip your feet back onto your toes. Down dog. So when it's like cobra up dog, that you press the tops of the feet down to engage the legs. So making sure you're not just sinking the hips without any muscle engagement, because that can really hurt the lower back. Inhale, up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Step forward to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale. Rising up, palms together, exhale, hands to heart center. And of course, yoga for sport doesn't make any difference whether you do up dog or cobra. That's just if you want to take your practice a little deeper. Okay, inhaling, standing in mountain. Center of gravity over the right leg, lift the left knee up, and then step back into triangle, Trikonasana. So left foot goes back, parallel to the back of the mat. Right foot points forward, heel in line with instep of the back foot, lift up through the thighs. Take your arms wide, shoulders away from ears. Left hip back. Feel the right inner thigh stretch and reach forward. Your gaze is on your fingertips. Squeeze the thighs. Tip. And then lean back, roll the right buttock under, look up at the top hand. Really lifting up through that top hand, pressing down through the right hand into the shin. Inhale, coming up. We're now going to come into twisted triangle. So hands to hips. We're working through the hips today. So now we're feet on train tracks. So right foot points forward, left foot 45-degree angle so that you can swivel your hips so the hips are in line with the front of the mat. Draw up through the thighs, feel the kneecaps lift, particularly the front leg here. You don't want to hyperextend through the back of the knee. So before you straighten the leg, you're going to lift up, activate the quad. And then inhale, lift the left arm up, keep the right hand on your hip. And then exhale, driving through the left heel to make sure the legs are straight. You're going to bring the back of the left hand against the right shin. Press through the right big toe. Start to revolve the chest. So drawing the left side of the ribs across the right thigh. If you can, you'll release the right hand up. You can use the block on the outside of the right leg if that helps. And then squeeze the thighs. Inhale. Come back to center. Chest up, bend the right knee, step to the front of the mat. Really strong through the hips. So if you need to just don't go all the way through the revolve to take the right hand up, but feeling the action of the twist through the core. So we can do other side. Inhale in mountain. Weight to the left foot, bring the right knee up, step back into Trikonasana, triangle, lift up through the thighs, pelvic floor, take your arms wide, look over the front hand, right hip goes back, and then exhale, reach as far as you can and tip. And then lean back against that imaginary wall, look up. Squeeze the thighs, so don't lose connection, so it's muscle to bone, really squeezing the thigh muscles, lifting up through the pelvic floor. If the neck's a bit tight today, you can just look to the side, draw the shoulders away from ears. Inhale, come back to arms wide, going to step hands to hips, separate the feet. Left foot points forward, right foot at that angle so you can revolve the hips. Really noticing that internal rotation now of the right thigh. Draw up through the quads. Lift your chest, gazes forward. Inhale, right arm up. Squeeze your thighs. Start to lean forward, exhale. You can have the block on the outside of the left foot or take the back of your hand to the shin. Press through the big toe on the front foot. Make sure you're not rolling outward on that ankle. Reach your chest forward and start to revolve. scissor the thighs towards each other. If you feel you can, you're going to release the top arm, look up, shoulders away from ears, squeeze your core, and then inhale to look down, exhale, hands to hips, micro bend in the front knee, step to the front of the mat. How are we all doing? It's a really intense one, but it's so good for the strengthening through the hips, the core, the glutes. Okay, bend your knees, step back to down dog, but placing the hands well. And just slowly paddle the heels a little, one by one, just feeling into the calf. And then inhale, lower the left heel towards the mat, lift the right leg up, bend the right knee, point the toe, and then roll the right hip open. So the right knee goes up towards the ceiling and the foot rolls down behind you. Point it towards the floor. So keep pressing through straight arms so you can feel like you're looking up under your right armpit. Opening through that hip. Inhale, exhale, roll the knee to point back down. Come into plank, knee to nose, place the right foot between your hands, runner's lunge. Come up on your fingertips, either side of the front foot. Lift up through the back thigh, reach your chest forward. Gazes forward, so really strong through the arms, engage the core. Palms down, step the right foot back, come back into down dog. Lower the right heel towards the mat, lift the left leg up. Keep pressing into the index finger and the thumb. Bend the left knee, point the toe, roll that left knee up, opening through the hip. Keep driving the right heel towards the mat, strong through that leg. And then really opening as far as you can. You really want to push through your palms, lift the hips up. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, roll the knee back to point downwards. Come into plank, knee to nose. Left foot between your hands, runner's lunge. Sink the hips. You want to lift up through the back thigh to get the left knee over the left ankle, and then sink your hips down. And then step right foot next to left. Ragdoll, bend your knees slightly, relax your head, hold onto your elbows. Nod your head here, yes. Shake the head, no. Okay, fingertips down. Come to sit. We're going to do a hip stretch. So crossing the ankles, crossing at the shins rather than the ankles. Flex the feet, so you want to really activate the feet. Sit up, so chest is lifting, draw the core in. Hands beside you, take the hips back slightly, so your front shin is in line with the edge of your mat, parallel. Lift the chest up, squeeze your core, start to lean forward. Walk your fingertips in front of you, relax your head. It doesn't matter if you can't fold too far, it's more the action of as you press the fingertips down with straight arms, draw them, the energy of the fingertips towards you so you feel you're rolling across the front of your hips. Should feel a good old stretch in the leg that's in the front. Relax your head. Okay, walk the fingertips back. Change legs. We're not crossing at the ankles, we're making sure we're crossed at the shins. Activate the feet, flex the feet, keep the knees safe. Front shin parallel to the edge of the mat. Inhale, press down through your sitting bones, so lift up through your core, your chest, rolling forward. Relax your head, straight arms, press down through the fingertips and draw that energy towards you. So feel as if you're drawing the shoulder blades down your back to roll over the hip. So you're also, it's like you're tipping your tailbone up. Okay, walk the fingertips back up, come to lie on your back. For a moment, quick windshield wipers. So taking the arms wide, palms down, take your feet to the edges of the mat with the knees bent. And then exhale, lower them one side, look to the opposite side. Inhale up, exhale, roll to the opposite side. Inhale, exhale, one more. Inhale up, exhale, roll. Hug your knees in, cross your ankles, start to rock, use your core to sit. Bring your hands to your thighs, sit nice and tall. Close your eyes. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Bring your palms together at your heart center, lowering your head and opening your eyes. Namaste.